everybody, how are you? So it's vlog Monday. Yeah. Let's see here. Been an alright week. Excuse the mess. I'm not gonna guarantee that I'm fancy, but heck, you all know. You get me as I come. I'm human. I don't always look put together. And today, definitely not. Let's see. Baby's doing okay as far as her asthma. It's not great. It's not bad. It's just kind of there. Everyday thing. Took my daughter to an ophthalmologist appointment last week, and that was fun because it was scheduled for, I don't remember. When I called, they scheduled it for one day. They called me the next day, canceled it, said they needed to push it back. And then the original date of the appointment, they called me that morning. They're like, can't wait to see you. And I was like, no. I don't have a way to get there because I don't have a driver's license. And out here you can call your insurance company through the state. Yes, I'm on state insurance. And you can get a ride as long as you call like 3 days in advance unless it's urgent. So, panic attack central. Called my mother-in-law, totally panicking. She's like, well, just try to call. And anyways, it all worked out. My neighbor took me to go get my daughter from school and brought me back. And then I was able to go take her to an appointment. And yeah, my back hurt so bad because with her Down syndrome, she doesn't necessarily, sorry, I'm moving my steamer because that's, well, it's home at the moment. So anyways, she doesn't like comprehend everything quite as fast. So she knew we were going to go get her eyes checked and she was okay with it until they asked her to cover her eye, and then she's really spazzed out and dropped herself to the ground, and that was me picking her up off the ground. And she's 9 and she's not light and she's pure muscle. So yeah, and then they had to do the those drops to dilate her eyes. So that was like full body weight on her, not literally full body weight, but a lot of body weight on her to hold her down, and just nuts. So anyways, we got past that. Now we just have to go pick out a frame for her, and then everything will be set. And then, so she has to go see, I'm going to say this wrong, ENT, ears, nose, and throat specialist. It's an every year thing. Well, this year they decided to do her IEP early, so really? Sorry, that's driving me nuts. That was asked to be put in the dirty clothes. Anyways, so that's a whole nother story. She was supposed to have her appointment today. Well, they called me yesterday to confirm it, and they're like, well, did you get her referral paperwork? And did you get the paperwork from the school for past tests from the school and past tests from this pediatrician office? And I'm like, no, you didn't tell me this when I called and set up the appointment. So that's a whole other thing. That got pushed back to Friday. So I don't know if we're going to have a next Thursday on the 30th. So I don't know if I'll have a video that day. It just kind of depends on how she does. What else? We're trying to figure out what's going to go on because we had some leaks going on in the apartment that weren't able to be fixed until they got the apartment above us fixed, and in the process of waiting for all that, mold has grown in my children's closet. I have another leak in the kitchen, which they're trying to figure out where it's coming from because it's in a really odd spot. Like, you have your, your walls are here, your walls here. Here's my refrigerator, here's the other wall, and so, like, probably, like, this far out from the refrigerator and from the other wall itself. Like I said, it's odd spots. Like, not in the center, it's not. But there's a leak there. And so, they fixed that kind of a while ago, sort of. And I noticed today that it's got pink around it, so it's got mold too. And I'm just like, ugh. And the pediatrician doesn't want them cutting that open with us here. And I'm not going to go into a lot about the landlord. He's a piece of work. We'll put it that way. So we're trying to figure out what we're going to do about that. We are planning on moving, but of course we have to wait for tax returns. So, let's see. Because that's my vlog. I'm gonna ramble and complain. So today was very stressful. I realized the mold in the kids' closet was, instead of, thinking, quote unquote, that it was there, it was actually like coming out of the paint. So I had them basically block it off with, I had them staple whatever to the opening of their closet because nothing's in there. I've already moved everything. Just so it doesn't come out, so I don't get my kids sick that way. Although I'm worried it might be in the vents. I don't know. I'm doing more research on mold. But it's going to get fixed. They're just trying to figure out where to put us. Anyways, besides that. Moving forward. I'm getting ready to do my CVS haul. Hopefully this week will be good. I'm thinking I'm going to walk down there tomorrow night. I'll probably take the baby in her stroller because cool weather does good with her. This drives me nuts, man. I feel like. So yeah, I'll probably take her down there. So I'll have a CVS haul coming up for you next. Is today Monday? Yeah, today's Monday. I'm all. What else is going on? My son's in the middle of his, for accelerated, not accelerated, but like kids with above his grade level grades for first grade. So he's going through that. Why can I not think of the name of it? But he's going through the testing there to see where he's at, which is really cool because he has ADHD and he's very hyperactive. Like when we took him, I love my son to death, I do. When we took him to go, we finally got the pediatrician to like, okay, his kindergarten teacher was like, he's a little bit more active. The kids can't keep up with him, blah, blah. We had been fighting to get him in to be seen literally since he was like 3 because no kids could keep up with my child. He's got So, but when we took him into the office and the lady, she told us like later on after he had started, we tried a couple of medications, but he's off of them. Honestly, his aggression's worse on them, so decided not to do that. And if you want a whole little vlog on just that, I can give you a vlog on that. I'm not going to go into detail on that, but he's not on anything but catnip tea. So if you have an active child, catnip tea is natural, and it doesn't necessarily like make them blah, which we weren't looking for. We just wanted him to be able to calm down and concentrate. You can try catnip tea, and you let it steep for 5 minutes and give them the cup of tea. Don't add sugar to it. No. Well, I don't, because that just activates his hyperness. And coffee doesn't work for him. That makes him more hyper too. So anyways, if you want to vlog on something like that, let me know. I'll go into that. Other than that, not a whole lot going on. Yeah. I'm still trying to decide what product that I have here at home that I'm going to do a review on Wednesday. If any of you have an idea, let me know. Yeah. Oh, and as far as my daughter's asthma, like, so I can't find anything in my room. It's driving me nuts. I took down, I've been dusting and steaming our room and whatever, but I've been sleeping out in the living room for a while. I know that sounds horrible, but that's the only place she can sleep without waking up, a couple times a night to go get a breathing treatment. So I get some type of sleep that way. But I mean, I've taken all my perfumes off my vanity. They're now in a box. Any type of body spray is out of the room, like other than my perfumes. But I use a lot more body mist. I I just today took down, like I know you've seen in my videos, the shelves that like, whoops, like these ones here in my room where all my, you know, my body wash and my shampoos are. Well, if you haven't, I have a shelf in there, and I've taken those down. Well, I haven't taken the shelves down, but I took down the shampoos and the conditioners and the body washes and stuff like that. And I aired out the room for a couple of days and put her back in our room again, and that doesn't work. I can't see it being the toothpaste and mouthwash, because they don't really smell like anything. They're covered in plastic. And I did put like bar soaps away because for some reason you could smell more of those out of the packaging, but like toothpaste and all that, I took the deodorants down because those have, you know, they're scented, so I put those in a box and those are put away. And I don't know, I'm about to put them back up because it's just, I don't know, what's the point of having them down if that's not what's causing it. So I don't know if anybody else has any other suggestions. Like I said, yes, that we have some mold growing and that's going to be taken care of, but I can't find any in my room. And yes, I know it goes behind the walls. But I mean, she does better in the living room, and I have all my candles sitting out there, but they have lids on them. Like, I haven't actually lit them in forever, but I just can't think of anything else in my room. I've taken anything fragrant out of it. And her humidifier goes in there, and I don't know. Just if you have any suggestions, let me know. I'm up for suggestions. I just want her to be able to breathe and be happy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's part of my mess today. Like, I started putting stuff back up and then I took it down. I started putting it back up because it didn't work. I took everything down and it's just still not working. So I don't know. I even went to the extent of taking, you know, any of the makeups, like the Physicians Formula, Sexy Booster, or Sex Booster, whatever the heck it's called, blushes and their bronzer. I have the blush and the bronzer. And there was like, I think 1 or 2 other items that were like powder form that had like scents that you could actually smell through the packaging. I put those away. I like bagged them up 3 times and put them in my drawer. So I mean, there was nothing you could smell from that. So I don't know. I don't know. If you have any suggestions, let me know, because I'm really, yeah, I'd like to go back in my room. My husband would like me back in there too. Yeah, give me some suggestions. I don't know anymore. But that's pretty much where I'm at. Just kind of confused. Yeah. Anyways, moving forward, sorry. Other than that, nothing's really been going on. You know, the daily fights with 4 kids who insist on not going to bed when they're asked to go to bed, and clean their room even though it's organized to the max. So I think we're going to be going through toys, and it's time to go through toys because their toys take up like half their room. So yeah, they got to go. Oh, I'm on the venture to look for brushes. I want some brushes, but I don't want to spend a ton of money. So if you know some decent brushes, I already have some of the e.l.f. ones. I want to try something else. And then I bought something from, I can't think of the name of the company I bought it from, but it was a big old makeup brush kit thing. I actually didn't like them until I washed them and I used baby wash on them. They actually got softer, but I have a video on that, and I can't think of what company I got that from. I think a T-Mart or something like that. But yeah, let me know if you know of any brushes, because I need some. Well, I don't need them, but I want some. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I gotta go. Baby's crying. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.